not real.
It's
Everybody
not.
misses you.
Who's missing who?
Neon, wake up. It's been 2 years since the accident. It wasn't your fault.
No, not
Family
the
misses you.
accident. Not the accident. No,
It's okay, Neon.
no, it was my fault. In 2 years, what did I miss? Are they
Neon,
okay?
wake up. It's been 5 years since the accident.
What
Wait,
the
5
fuck?
years?
5 years since the accident. Wake up.
Dude,
How much
Family
time
misses
went
you.
past? I thought it
dude
was
said 2
years.
This dude said 2 years. I blink, and it's 5 years. What?
Yeah,
This
exactly.
accident's crazy.
Yeah, it's a crazy accident.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, 4Mountain44, thank you. Hello, welcome to first. Anyways, welcome back to the Neon Podcast, everyone. Episode 148. That much closer to 150. I have no idea if 150 is going to be a special episode. I keep hyping it up, but for no reason. Anyways,
Wait, oh, so do you have a 3-year anniversary soon then?
well, it's not 3 years. The podcast has been actually. How old's the podcast? 2017, 2018. Technically, it's like a 6 or 7 year old podcast.
Oh,
6.5 year
shit.
podcast. So
7 years pretty good though.
Oh shit.
yeah, but
Anniversary
there's
one.
like hiatuses in years. Like 2019 was pretty low.
So when are you gonna get Tyler One onto your podcast?
What am I? What?
When are you gonna get Tyler One onto your podcast?
Dude, I don't know. That's a crazy question.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I've-
Who knows? I know.
Yeah. I still remember that Tyler One clip.
Yeah,
I
just
like
hit him
how you
up. It's
say
like, remember me?
I like how you say you remember, but then it's like, I don't know if I shared that to you or you just found that somewhere and someone
Don't
mentioned
worry
it.
about it. Don't worry about it.
Anyways, hi everyone. Welcome back. Pi, good job on second. Joining me today, two brand new guests, two lovely individuals. And
I'm not gonna go that far.
all right, two sexy
one, not
individuals.
Take it.
Yeah, we'll take that one, right? Yeah. So, you want to introduce yourself? Yeah, sexy, hello. Hi.
3, 2,
yep.
1, sexy.
Yeah. We have a pie and we have cookies, but who's who? Would you like to introduce yourself first while I eat more food?
So I'm Pi.
Yep. That's
Yep.
pie.
That's pie. Mm-hmm.
Go on.
I'm Pi. I like to kidnap people. I don't sleep at all. And I play StarCraft, I think.
Nice. That's a pretty good description of yourself.
Yep, definitely
Nice,
me.
nice.
How about
Hi,
you?
I'm Cookies. I don't like sleep either. I like playing games. I like modding for a lot of people too, actually. I have a cat humidifier in my room.
This is revealing so much about how we know about each other.
And that's why we're here. But-
Hey, let's go.
All we know is that we play games, and that's it.
True.
I like League of Legends. Yeah, Cookie likes League of Legends.
So do I. Pi. I also like League of Legends.
Yeah,
I
this-
Cookies also likes playing Sport and ADC, especially Halo Blades Caitlyn.
I like how
Why are
this
we
is gonna be.
bringing
I was like, wait a minute, where did this come out? Is this an attack already? I don't even know.
Toxic. Oh, it's me,
I think he
Mr.
was
Pi,
Halo
and I.
Blades Caitlyn.
That was
Alright, I don't like
a
playing solid
trend.
sport.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm playing Velcos because I'm a hipster. No, JK. Do you want an actual introduction or?
Yeah, I mean, sure, that would be cool. I mean, if you guys are okay with the current introductions, I'm not gonna stop you, but that's up to you guys.
I want to hear a proper introduction from Pi. Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Alright, your first then, Cookie.
All right, hello everyone. I'm DaMadCookiez, but most people know me as Damad or Cookies. I like anime, games, and VTubers, among other things. I'm currently in pre-debut as I finish my model, and hopefully this coming year I'll be streaming more.
Oh, I'm excited.
Very nice, very nice.
Partner arc, I believe.
Glad to have you on. I know I asked you, but by the way, for context, I asked both of these guys like 2 a.m. my time, and I don't know their exact time zone. I just know they're ahead of me, and they both replied. They say, "Okay," so I know Pi's not in my time zone, so he's at least a
About
couple
that?
hours ahead of me. Meanwhile, Cookiez is all the way in freaking EU somewhere. Meanwhile, I don't even know what time it is when I asked.
He only asked me at 1 o'clock his time. Actually, it just went on to 2 o'clock his time.
Good
You were
enough.
really
Good
lucky.
enough.
You were lucky. I was grinding Apex overnight, so it was around 8 or 10 a.m. my time, but I was awake.
Is it really lucky for me, or is your schedule just really bad?
It is. I mean, it's normal for American time zone. It's very bad for British time zone.
It's not good for American time zone. I'm just saying.
It's not. It's not.
Cookies
Well, I
sleep
guess
schedule, our fucked up sleep schedule.
I'm sure I'm okay in Asia then.
Yeah, I think you are okay.
Yeah.
No, I think you're okay somewhere in the Pacific.
All right, in the middle of the ocean.
You're Hawaii time zone.
Oh no.
Yeah, what's not
Actually, yeah,
not too
you
bad
would
there.
be okay in Hawaii time zone. Yeah,
Actually?
you're actually, yeah. I think you're right.
Hey. All right. Cool. Cool. I guess I just moved to Hawaii.
Nice. Where the ping is even worse for some games.
True.
All right. So,
Maybe not then.
other person, would you like to do your introductions?
Other
If this
person,
person's Cookiez, then you must be.
I am the mad. No, sorry. I'm actually. I am Neon. I am the host.
Oh shit! It's him, bro.
Yeah.
Neon, wake up! It's been 2 years since the accident.
2 years back. And wake up, Neon. Your family misses you.
Did we go back to 2 years? What happened to 5 years?
Neon, wake up. It's been 10 years since the accident.
It's just gonna keep going and going.
Yeah. Okay. So I am Pie. I am MrPie, also known as Pie, also known as Murphy. Some people call me that. I don't really mind what you call me.
You say Murphy? Who the hell calls you Murphy?
Well,
Okay.
All right, we'll get into it. Sorry, I interrupted.
Okay. No worries. I am a shapeshifter VTuber, and I am currently on indefinite hiatus. But I'm on hiatus. I have no plans for returning, but I also don't have any plans of not returning as well.
says the person that did a Christmas stream and a New Year's stream.
This guy is
Okay.
this guy's
Oh.
Schrodinger streamer, bro. There
Yeah.
both is and isn't a stream happening at the same time. That's all I'm hearing.
VTuber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The anniversary.
So now I might just stream on special occasions until this indefinite hiatus is over.
It's okay. You'll show up on everyone else's stream, and that's okay too. To be honest,
Something like that. Yeah.
that's why you're here. You
I'm
shape
just
shift.
saying, my next stream might be in February. Take that for what you will.
Damn, I wonder who gave you that idea to stream on that date.
I wonder who did too. That's crazy, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Look,
What's
for April Fool's Day,
happening?
I might just start up my stream and just not leave on the starting soon screen for 9 hours.
Okay, that's pretty
Hey,
good.
yo.
Trust me, more people will show up for that content than you realize. So, okay,
Oh,
so
man, you're right.
funny story, right? Funny story. When I play Final Fantasy 14, right? And because of my friends, they got me to play during when COVID hit, so I wanted to play an RPG. So I got into it. But after stuff started reopening, I started like teetering off the game. But anyways, so when I was catching up with the game, obviously I was like, man, I want to play the game again because now I have some time. But what happened was the most recent DLC dropped. It was Endwalker for
Endwalker. Yeah.
so Pi, I don't know if I know you probably
idea
don't
about
play.
it.
Yeah, so it's the most recent and most anticipated DLC, I would say. And I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I already know queue times are gonna be shit. So I'm gonna make a stream purely to see how long it's gonna take for me to log into my data center, into my server.
Oh my
Basically.
gosh.
Oh,
It took
man.
so long.
Yeah, like normal server times are like you wait like maybe 2 minutes if your server is a little impacted with like anywhere between 7 to 25 and people in front of you, and it takes like I said 2 minutes for you to log in. But then the day of, the numbers were reaching like 15-20,000 people in front of you for a server.
Man.
So it was like, all right, I'm not going to turn on my mic, no model. I'm just going to put text on the screen and then see how long it takes. And obviously there would be times where the server login would crash. So then I would be like, oh, I moved up 8,000 numbers. but then the server login would crash. So I have to restart, and I'm back down like another 10,000. So that lasted a good like 5 hour stream.
5 hours, yeah.
That was free.
man.
It was free
That's
content.
That's the thing that actually made me take a break from Final Fantasy, the queue timers. Like once
man.
Endwalker dropped, I was like, I can't wait hours and hours for this. Because let me tell you, like, EU players never log out because they know they'll have to wait for the login queues again. So they just don't log out.
Wait, what the heck? Well, how bad are you just don't have that many data centers on your server?
No, they just all the EU people just stay logged in.
How do you have a game running that in the background for that long all the time? I don't get it. Maybe do they not play other games?
Well,
They just don't
I mean,
turn off
they'll
their PC.
yeah, they just don't turn off the PC. You know
Oh,
those
yeah,
guys that like AFK and Limsa?
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, it's them. It's just them.
But in EU.
Yep, exactly.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Hey,
Pie's
Pi.
like, what is Limsa Lominsa?
Hey Pi, do you want to log into Final Fantasy at 3 a.m. and go to a place called Limsa?
Oh.
You'll see
I don't know if I
some.
do.
Yeah, there's some sussy stuff that goes on there.
Is it?
Some sus
I don't.
stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if
I
there's
need
one
sus.
for EU, and I assume there is. Isn't there like an RP data center that people go to RP at Limsa?
I think most data centers always at least have like a group of people that are like something RPing in Limsa.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
For
But-
those who knows.
Yeah, if you know, you know. By the way, shout out
There
to
you
people
go.
in chat. 4Mountain44, Ray, Hating Memories, Yakamashi, Jared, hello. I wish I knew about the
Whoa,
super
Jared.
secret
Ooh,
streams.
flower.
Hello to all of you.
Hello to all of you. Welcome. And
How you doing, Flower Mountain?
yeah, Flower Mountain.
Flower Mountain.
I
Still
see.
get it.
Got flower. But
I
yeah,
hope.
but yeah, I mean, for you two, or like I said, thank you for being on today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having us. Yeah.
I mean, it's been a while since I've had two male guests on, or assuming your gender. I apologize if
I mean, I can put a voice changer on if you want.
don't do that.
All right.
You gonna make me act up. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
As if
no.
I'm already not acting up. All right. So
You're gonna make him act unwise.
yeah, a little bit.
Respectfully.
You might hear what is it? You might hear animal noises all of a sudden.
Oh yeah, those peacocks are crazy.
Oh my god!
What are these peacocks? I heard this twice now.
Don't worry about it.
We'll bring this up later, and we'll explain in the lore. We're gonna start describing lore now. And I finished my dinner,
Diving.
so yeah,
Congrats.
The
yeah.
IRL lore.
IRL lore. So how for you two, Cookiez, you're a pre-debut YouTuber. Pie,
Yes,
you
sir.
debuted a while back, but this is like your new model that you've gotten this past year. For you two, how did you guys get into streaming? Anyways, I just gotta ask that. Whether as a viewer, as an actual streamer, like putting content out, or just anything amongst Twitch or any other platform for you two.
Do you want to do it first?
You want to go
Pi?
first? Mine might take a while. Okay.
Well, you're
I
the
don't- I
one
don't
that
know how much it
actually
takes.
like streamed a lot, so you're the senpai here.
Damn,
it
he just
away.
called you
Yeah.
senpai, Pie senpai.
It's not the first time.
Senpai. Yep.
Okay,
Go
okay.
for it.
So,
No.
but give or take, 4 to 5 years ago, I started streaming with one of my friends. We actually made this other channel called Cookiez.
Ooh, kills
which
rating.
meant-
Ooh.
Yeah, which just meant 2 idiots. Yeah. So yeah,
Here come the Raiders.
Oh,
Shit, I'm
Raiders.
raided. Oh, here come the Raiders.
let's go Raiders.
Kill
Ayo,
Raid,
ayo.
hello. Ayo. League Addicted wasn't even a league stream.
They're just saying.
Yeah, Death Shell, thank you for the follow. Alex, thank you for the follow.
He's always league addicted, so it doesn't matter.
Yes.
True.
All right, so hi, go ahead. So you
Shit,
two
now-
idiots
people are
stream.
actually- People are actually joining for my backstory.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
lore
yeah.
time. We
Yes.
gotta have the
Yeah,
lore
yeah.
drop.
We
You
get to
know?
actually find out about Pi now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How did you
yeah.
become a shapeshifter? Who are you?
Oh, okay. So shapeshifter is something I thought of within the past couple years, like last year and a half, give or take.
Thank you for the
But
follow, strawberries.
mainly because I couldn't
Oh,
like
strawberries.
decide on anything. So I'm like,
Good job on
I'll
third.
just change phone whenever I want to. It'll be perfect. So yeah, I used to stream with my friend. We mostly played like CS:GO. Yeah, for the most part
Oh.
CS:GO. Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
okay.
And we each kind of stopped streaming after like a couple months to a year. And then, the big C, the big Kahuna happened. And then in like 2022, I think it was 2022, I actually started like watching Twitch for once.
Oh no, Ray.
And it felt weird because like my sleep schedule was so fucked up. So I'd mostly watch like people
Here
in
come the
Asia and
Raiders.
Australia that stream. Because, yeah, I'd mostly watch them. And then, like, probably April? Yeah, it's more in April. So I was talking to some of my friends I played League with. And like, hey, you guys want to apply for Future Company and start streaming? They're like, yeah, let's do it. I applied, nothing happened. But I started streaming again. It quit after like
Okay.
a month. It's kind of sad. Um, so yeah, I came back on 420 on accident.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I just started streaming with reactives because I was introduced to it by my friend. And so I
Alright.
just started streaming.
Good night, strawberries.
I randomly ran into the Mythos folks. I like found Keel one day, and then the next day I found Loyally.
How
before
random
shift.
is randomly? though?
Random.
How random? Let's be real here. How random, Pie? Because
Oh,
you can't,
all
you can't run. You
together?
can't run into the whole or a good
No,
chunk
I
of
didn't,
the
I didn't run
group.
into all of them. I didn't run into all of them.
You
Okay.
get like jumped in an alley, be like, "Yo, what's up? We Mythos."
Okay. So one day I just found Keel randomly on like my recommended. It wasn't even recommended. I was just browsing, and then I saw her on the league, like League VTubers. So I rated her one day, and then the next day, I was like looking through my recommended channels, saw Loyally. I was like, oh, I'll rate them. Actually, I remember the reason why I rated Keel is because she was playing Zillion. I was like, sick. I met the only other Zillion player.
There it is.
Oh.
That's how it
Yeah.
is. It starts off with Kyo Zillion.
Yeah. So yeah, and then the next day, I randomly found Loyally. This was before she joined Mythos, though.
Oh.
And then, let's see. How do I just? Those are the only two I met through rating, I think, at first, or like I first knew them like right when I rated them. The others I just met as I just kept talking to people.
Like, was it coincidence that you rated Loyally after Kyo, or like, did you?
Oh yeah, that's well, it might be because I rated Keel and like followed her and watched her, so Loyally came into my recommended.
Oh, so you're
Oh,
like,
that makes
okay,
sense.
next person down the list.
Yeah.
Twitch algorithm. Okay.
Yeah, the algorithm.
I think I found the rest through just like talking to people, and it was mutuals. And I found it eventually. Let's see who else was part of Mythos. So yeah, I met Setsu through Kyo. I met Kani through Loya. Kind of met Lionel through like Kyo and Loya. I didn't really talk to Zed or Rin. I met more through Loya and Kyo as well. Yeah, it's mostly just like
Thank you for the lurk,
meeting
Kane.
with the other people.
Okay.
Or
It's
like going with
actually
the
just
story.
like setting out this web of like relationships here.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because last week in our post podcast episode, I actually made like my web/chain of how I met everyone in the VTubing community this past year, or not everyone, but like all the major people I talked to or like have interacted with for the most part. So you'll see where you two fit in. I'll share that with you later. So
It
Oh,
actually
okay.
sounds really fun. though.
Maybe I should make it for you one day.
it's like it's super jank. I made it on MS Paint, so I'm like, I'll share it to you like in the post podcast show. But
I
yeah.
know. You're gonna take hours to do yours though, probably what I feel. Like your
Well,
web of relationships.
It's also a good thing that like a lot of people I do know, I just met randomly one day on Twitch, so I was like, oh hey, what's up? And I stopped by another stream, I was like, hey, what's up? And I just organized a collab one time, and then I didn't stop annoying them. It somehow
that
did
like
not
your
annoyed me yet.
Is that your
when
pickup line?
hey, what's up? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
before Fancy Seeing You Here came
No, no,
along.
no, no, no. My pickup line was fancy seeing you here. I've used
Oh,
this since.
always.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
Ooh.
oh,
I
oh,
came up with
lore.
it like a while ago. I feel like I stole it from something, but I don't remember where it's from. If I did steal it from something, so I've been using it for like over 5 years now, probably.
Oh,
Oh,
So I've
okay.
always been using it since I was streaming.
on brand.
Bam,
Yes,
there it
yes.
is. There it is. So then
That's
you,
hopefully one thing I contributed.
so in terms of the timeline, so
Yeah.
what around what year did you become like PNG and start using your reactive? Were you?
Oh yeah, okay. So that okay. So yeah, like when I came back to streaming in
Mm-hmm.
2022, yeah, like yeah, I just used a reactive, which was just my Discord profile, which is just a random picture I found on the internet one day. And people thought I drew. I'm like, oh no, unfortunately, I didn't draw it. Thankfully, one of my friends like just drew me a new profile picture. I'm like, this looks sick,
Thanks for stopping by, Ray.
which is probably my
Hey.
latest pie picture I had. But yeah, so then I just started meeting these VTubers, and they're like, "You're a VTuber. I can see you a VTuber." I'm like, "All right, time to become a VTuber." I had no intention of being a VTuber off the start. I was using a PNG, so I became a PNG tuber.
Dude became a VTuber by association. Unintended association. You use
I
a reactive.
guess.
You use a reactive. Oh man, you're a VTuber.
They're like, "You're a PNG tuber." I consider a PNG tuber a VTuber. And
I
like, all right,
mean,
That's
I'm a
fair.
VTuber now.
That's
And I started
fair.
adding stuff onto it, and then yeah.
And there you go. And then you had your full model. Well, you had art drawn first, then you had your model, right?
So this model I have right now,
Mm-hmm.
I just bought a pre-made one off Nizuma.
Oh, okay, okay. Kyo asks, Cream
Yes,
Pie,
I
do you
remember. I remember.
remember one of the first things you wrote in my chat?
That song?
Was it? Why is it a math
what? Why?
problem?
Why were you doing a math problem?
Why does
in
Kyo
Kyo's
remember
chat?
this?
I remember
You
this.
traumatized her with this.
Yeah, I definitely did.
I
Yeah, she couldn't
couldn't
do it.
do it.
Hmm.
Okay, okay. And then your experience from streaming regularly with like I assume which was like a flesh tuber or if not like a just regular streaming into a VTuber. Has that changed a lot for you in terms of dynamic and how you wanted to stream or how's that?
Well, I've always been a faceless streamer, so that hasn't changed.
Okay.
So
Faceless
I can't really
streamer.
say it's changed much because it stayed mostly the same.
Yeah, now you just have nice overlays and a theme
Yeah.
going on. Okay.
And now I'm like, I want to get rid of some of these overlays because I want to use my game more. Like when I look at it on my OBS, I'm like, the window's so tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't have overlays like that. Personally speaking, that's my own preference.
Mm.
So
It looks pretty, but you don't see. As
I
much
also
of the
struggle
gameplay.
with finding places to put people for like the reactions and stuff. I'm like, where do I put you?
yeah, I'm sure that becomes a problem, especially with so many people. For me, I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna throw you in this corner that there's no assets in. It doesn't block a game mechanic. That's why I have like
Two in the top left, one in the top right.
yeah. Like
Classic.
I used to do that as a joke when I first started streaming before I was like a VTuber. But then I also when I started like when I got my stream deck as a gift, I actually ended up making very or specific scenes for specific games. So then I would just like organize stuff like that. So it'd be a little easier.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I
that's why
thought about doing that for Valorant too.
yeah. Some
That's
of my
lazy.
friends were like, "Oh, it's like, how'd you do that?" I'm like, "Stream deck." I'm like, "No, the scene stuff." I'm just like, I just style it off stream. I go into like a practice lobby and see the UI, and then I organize everything around it. That's it.
It's called
So
preparation. It's crazy.
Yeah. Right.
yeah, exactly. It's crazy. Prepping, that's wild.
It's wild, dude. Didn't see that one coming.
Right.
Where's the
Oh,
scuff? Come on.
there's
still
the
plenty of
scuff.
stuff.
There's plenty of scuff. You just like the amount of scuff that can happen. You know, it's like if I started this podcast 10 minutes, or if I asked you two to come in when the podcast started, it would have just me be like trying to move all your reactives and all the assets around
Right.
for like and like not paying attention to the conversation while everything is like misaligned and all jank, and I'd be like, my partial OCD is like, fuck, just line up. So yeah. Pie's quite lovely. Chocolate pie, that is. Oh, this pie is also lovely. Apple pie. Yes. Okay. So that's Pie's general lore. Okay, so then how did you actually we'll come back to you. We'll get onto the theming
Okay,
later.
okay.
We'll come back to you. We'll let Cookies go. Cookies, what about you? What's your
Hello.
lore onto the streaming world?
Let's see. I think I started because I started watching Twitch randomly, like a lot more at around mid 2022. I and then I started getting asked to like be mods for people. So the actual first person I modded for was a Flesh Tuber, a reaction YouTuber for anime, and
Mm.
they raided into a VTuber, surprisingly, and that's how I got into VTuber. So I blame them.
No, I like how you're not name dropping, but you're blaming them. Okay,
Should I? Can I?
it's your friend. I don't care.
All right. So my YouTuber friend is called Psyculturist. They are a therapist that reacts to anime. They're pretty cool.
Ooh.
They do have very long episodes, but they're very analytical. They raided into a VTuber called Aisha Spades, and that's
Oh, I know
my
Aisha.
yeah. So she like basically introduced me to everyone else in the VTuber world. Like she raided into Connie, and then from Connie I met you, and then it all went down from there. No, JK, JK.
I like how it's went
It's
down
all
from
right.
meeting you.
Yeah. It's legit. I
Nah,
believe it.
you introduced me to so many people, and you invited me to a bunch of games. So I really appreciate you, dude.
Same.
Yeah. You got
So
kidnapped.
that's why I gotta bring you both on. I'm like, gotta have these two lads on here that introduce me to people.
But yeah, it was like at least for all my life, it's like Cookies. You talk like a streamer. Do you have an account on Twitch? It's like, no. Should I? Question mark. But yeah, it was basically all the people I mod for that was like, yeah, you should try streaming. It's like, and I did. So that's why I'm here.
Gotcha. So you actually only got onto Twitch in 2022. Did you care
Yeah.
about streaming or content creators before that at all?
I tried like those like random YouTube channels that you'd try doing like when you were like 10 or so?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did some of those. I also went onto other people's like streams, like my friends' streams and stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
nothing like, I guess official. So
Nothing like people like super dedicated stream stuff,
yeah,
like
yeah,
like
yeah. I mean, they
consistent
tried, but
content. Right.
yeah, yeah,
Like
but
branching
not
out outside of your own comfort zone type of thing.
exactly.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
officially, it's 2022, 2023.
Okay. Meanwhile, chat, uh, Nada and Kyo talking about chocolates in EU and North America. North America's chocolate tastes like vomit.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's
It's
actually
conditioned also.
it's actually
Yeah.
a thing. It's actually
Is
a thing.
it?
No, like that's a Hershey thing. We'll get into that. That's a tangent for another day.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll do it
Okay,
real. I'll do it real quick. So basically,
Okay.
there was the recipe called for something of an ingredient that occasionally would make their things taste like a little bit of a rotten egg flavor. But then what happened was because of that they ended up changing the recipe, but then the chocolate flavor changed, so then they had to somehow recreate that slight rotten egg flavor in the chocolate, so it's had the old chocolate flavor back. And then now, depending on who you ask, and when you eat the current chocolate, like myself, I don't like a good chunk of Hershey's chocolate nowadays compared to when I was younger, because it doesn't taste bad to me. That's okay. Keep talking in chat. Just be active in chat. Yeah, that's all that matters. Anyways,
Interesting.
so for both of you, then both your names and your theming, where did they come from? Why are you MrPie and why are you DaMadCookiez? Why are you mad? It's only a game. It's like it was coincidental that I brought you both onto this episode, and after
was.
when I woke up, so I was like, man, these guys didn't give me like they didn't say there's like no NG topics to talk about. They didn't give me a title. I'm like, all right, that's fine. But then I went Cookies and Pie. I got a title for them now. So it makes sense. So I mean, how'd you guys, before we get into your lore and design of your actual VTubers and pre-model, how'd you guys get your names?
Would you like to go first on this one, Cookie?
Let's see. This is like a username since I was like 12 years old. So I think so. Mad is actually from my IRL name, and cookies is just something I like eating. So, and I put "da" instead of "the," so since it sounds cooler.
You know, you said that. That's was very similar to one of my very first usernames when I was a kid. When I was like also 10.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So, okay. So related. I'll get sorry before you go, Pi. One of my first
Okay.
usernames on because you're in Europe, so I don't know if you know this. AOL. So
Oh,
AIM,
okay. Yeah.
AIM, yeah, AOL Instant Messaging. When we had that as a kid in that generation, it was an old system. My first username that I used on that and like Yahoo Messenger was actually the Cool Master. So it was instead of
Oh no.
I cringe at it too a little bit because it's like, oh, there's like no relation to my actual name. I was like, the reason was I went over to my older cousin's house. I was playing Halo split screen with them. Obviously, I had to
Oh,
use a guest
yeah.
account. One of the guest accounts was just called Coolness. I'm like, I'm cool as a 10-year-old. So I borrowed that account when we played split screen. You know what? And I was like, came home and I was like, get on the messenger stuff as a kid because you have nothing better to do. I'm the cool. What can be cool? I'm the cool master. No. What sounds cooler? Replacing the word the with duh.
I'm glad we had the same thought process there.
And then I like how at the end it's like your cookies. It's not just an S, it's a Z. For me,
Oh, yeah, right. I forgot about that.
yeah. For me, right? For me, master. I thought I was pretty cool too. I took out the last E, so so it was the cool master without a E at the end. So there it is. All right, bye, Kyo. Have a good one. Uh, thank you for the raid. Okay, so Pi, your turn. How did you get your name?
Yeah, okay, so I don't remember exactly when I got it. It's like something like 10 years ago. I was playing Dota with a friend one day,
Mm-hmm.
and like my brother came to the room and like asked me if he could just call my friend Bob. And in response, my friend was like, "Alright, he can call me Bob if I can call you Mr. Pie." So it's just an offhanded joke from like 10 years ago that I don't think he remembers.
He doesn't remember at all. The
Mm.
creator of the joke didn't remember. Okay.
So yeah, it's been a while. It's just an offhanded joke from a friend.
And you're like, I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah, I just thought I changed my name for like, or like I changed my usernames for a while, for like a
Mm-hmm.
month, and I was like, I'll just keep it for now.
That feel
Okay.
right?
That's okay. I might rebrand to a different name.
Oh.
How
Oh.
about duh, Mr. Pie? Dude, full rebrand, full rebrand.
One of us,
Pies.
one of
One of
us.
us. I like,
Why
but
the
I.
44?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So the 44 is because so as you know, I'm a pretty big Cali fan. So I needed some numbers at the end of my name because the rest part is usually taken up. I tried with 99, but it was taken on some website. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna change it again. I was like 4. That's Shinigami, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
see? Mhm.
yeah. So I was like, I'll go with 4. 4 was taken up in a lot of places. So I was gonna go with 4444, but I'm like, that's way too long. I'm not going with that. So I ended up going
Too
with
much.
44 as the middle ground.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yes,
Guy just
Just
like
enough death. Just enough she.
just enough.
there.
Yes, double
Okay.
death. You
Double
know,
def.
double
Okay.
death, good enough.
Good enough.
Double D's.
Oh.
Nope.
Perfect health.
Don't tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, you're not. You're not. But
Mm.
okay, so that's it. I like how like
Oh wait,
many of our usernames came from that era of childhood. It's like everyone just sticks to it from like that 9 to 13 age and just like that's my identity now and then just makes a variant of it in the future.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's
I'm
the
just glad that mine isn't cringe. Like,
like
it was cringe,
like
it was
who? Like who's the Scrooge? You want to
don't
know?
worry about it. Don't
You
worry
want to
about
finish that? Like the cool master? I dropped that shit after I left AIM, bro. I realized
Uh,
that after the fact. I'm like, "What's your username?" And then when I realized I couldn't say it out loud to my friends, I went, "Yeah, I'm changing my username."
Wait, so do you want to know about the other name that I used as earlier? Was
Sure.
Murphy?
Yeah.
Alright. So, back when I played Counter-Strike 1.6, I had some people who actually mispronounced my name as MrPie,
Hmm?
like
All right.
instead of MrPie, because there's no space, no punctuation or anything.
Not even capitalization,
There was capitalization, but
but they were still like Murphy.
Murphy.
yeah,
That's
I don't know.
Murphy.
But yeah. So they pronounce it like MrPie.
Mm.
Okay. All right. All right.
Ah.
All right, Murphy.
And,
That's
and then the reason why I started sticking along is because one day I was talking in Kanye's mod chat, and I told him the story about it. And she's like, "I'm gonna call you that from now on." I was like, "Okay." And now people actually call me
Keeping
MrPie sometimes.
keeping the tradition alive. I was
Like,
so confused when like some people would call you Mr. Pie and some people would call you Murphy. It's like, is that your
is
real
that
name
your
or
real
what?
name?
yeah, it's my real name. Yeah. Of course. That's
It's
me.
like
Only a couple people know my real name.
it's
I
like
see.
Murphy without the H. Are you Murphy?
Yeah,
Murphy.
MrPie. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Perfect.
Okay. So then that's
Although we don't actually know how to spell it because it's a mispronunciation. So those are the two spellings people go with.
correct. If you spelled it with the U, you're definitely gonna throw people off.
Yes, I have thrown people off with the U, so I spell it with the E instead.
Got it. Okay. So then those are our usernames. Well, not my current one. My current one is just an
How did you go with
abbreviation.
the name I am
Done
Neon?
neon.
Oh, another Neon. Oh god. All right, hold on. First off, welcome. Here come the raiders. A lot of people raiding today. Although Ray, I don't know, is actually streaming.
Y'all want to meet the cool master?
No one knows about this username on Twitch, bro. Alright, so I'm listening to this raid music finish because it's quite loud.
So whatever you want while the raid music is going on, right?
Alright. Yeah, part of Pie's lore got muffled with Joe's raid, so oh no, Ray's raid. Anyways, I'm good. Hello, welcome to the stream. Podcasting. But yeah, for my name, mine's actually just a nickname of my real name. And so, and like my real name's like, on my socials. It's even on my Twitch somewhere in my About Me section. My real name is Neron. I say Neron because it's easier, even though technically it's not the right way to pronounce my actual name. But and the origin for that was I played as a kid Super Smash Brothers Melee on the GameCube, and yeah, I wasn't like a good Smash Melee player. I was just a kid that had the game.
Yeah.
And then you can make name tags in that game, but the name tags are only 4 characters. And obviously my name was 6 characters. So I was like, what can be my name? It'd be Near. No, that sounds a little weird. Iron. That sounds lame. Neon sounds cool. It starts the same letter. It's an actual word. I like it. So I just stuck with it, and it became my tag ever since I was like 8. Which is funny because that username was made before fucking the Cool Master, and I didn't use that. But but it didn't stick to me until I only associated it with gaming, whereas the other usernames weren't gaming related. So yeah.
So how did the part I am just get attached to it? Is it because Neon was taken on places?
Yeah, Neon's way too common of a username. So compared to you two, right? You're like, oh, you guys were started streaming in 2000. What 20 was Pi? When was your first year?
2020 or
like
2019.
19.
Okay,
yeah,
but
like on the platform, right?
Yeah, but okay, I made YouTube videos before that, but I'm like, these are bad. I've deleted all of them since then.
No.
That's fine. That's fine. So the reason
Probably like sometime 2016 or before is when I started using YouTube. Or started posting on YouTube. I mean.
Got it. Okay, so that's YouTube, but Twitch, right? If you don't know, Twitch was bought out from a different website. I was on the original website, Justin.tv, JTV.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard of that.
So I was on there at like 2009, 2010 as like a 13-year-old playing video games.
Real OG.
Yeah. So then my original username was I am Neron, like my first name, but people couldn't pronounce my real name. And then because there weren't spaces or underscores in my username, they're like, fuck it up, right? And like sometimes the usernames would auto capitalize the first letter. So they would be like, Lam Neron. Well, I was like, no. I'm like, fuck. Now I'm gonna be like fucking MrPie. I'm just gonna be called Lamb. I'm like, I don't want to be called Lamb. That's not even an L. It's just a capital I, and the font makes it look that way. Anyways, so I was like, fuck it. I ended up making a second account, which ended up just being, obviously Neon was taken, and I was like, I don't really know what else to put, so I ended up just using.
You should have become Neon was taken.
No, that's lame. That's lame.
Wow.
The Neon. I should have just been the Neon.
Of course.
Should have been the Neon. Time to rebrand, Neon.
No.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
The
I'm gonna
Neon.
2024 rebranding into the Neon Podcast.
The Neon.
The Neons. No, the
With the Z? Why are you putting that on there?
It's not even plural to begin with.
Many neons.
Many neons. We are the neons, but
I don't know. I see at least 4 on my screen right now, so.
I see. But
True.
but yeah, it was just a username that just stuck, and I'm like, I like the color orange ever since I was a little kid, for its own little story, and I was like, orange neon is a light. It just became like my branding thing when I started streaming. So
Fits.
yeah. So that's where the orange and the name really comes from. So yeah, before. Yeah, it just transferred over. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna be called Neon. That's it. That's why the underscores and the I am was more so just a formality as the old username, because obviously I couldn't get
You don't want to
Neon.
be a Lamb Neon.
Yeah, I don't want to be Lamb Neon. But that's also the reason why, like in League and like my other Steam games and stuff, why my username is the Sexy Beast Neon, because obviously I couldn't get Neon by itself, and League came before I got Steam, and I was like, fuck it.
I see.
There was like, we were making team names in like one of my classes, and you're like, oh yeah, we're gonna be called the Sexy Beasts or whatever. I'm like, I'm gonna take that. And
Was that your clan?
no, that was just like
Sexy
a group name for like an in-class game or project we were doing for the week or something. I'm like, I'm just gonna take that. It was called the Sexy Muffins or something. And I'm like, what else? I'm gonna be like the sexy muffins are kind of lame. Sexy Beast, yeah, Sexy Beast Neon. So my League username.
You want to spin it with the food with us?
No, I don't want to be. No.
No, you don't want to fit in with us?
The Sexy Muffin, dude. That's me. Rebrand.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was the reason. That's why my League and Steam username is that, and those are pretty much usernames I've been using since also high school. So
Oh man, you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
reminded me I love Steam. On Steam, you can change your name whenever. I've been using it forever. I used Steam before I used TeamSpeak, Skype, Discord.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Steam call was
Sky.
so broken though, but
Yeah, Steam call sucked. Steam call was so stupid. It would
Steam
work
call
half
on
the time.
Steam?
Yeah, you could.
hey,
You could have
at
group
least
calls.
it was a thing. Like, okay,
Hmm.
TeamSpeak and Skype were definitely just better, but it was a thing. I used Google
Alright.
Hangouts at one point.
Yeah. The only
Google
thing
Hang-
with
Yeah, Google Hangouts.
who would never use Google
I
Hangouts?
use Google Hangouts, man.
I've
I use my donor
never,
friend.
I've never used Google Hangouts as a comm platform. What the
You
fuck?
think people use? Do you think people
Man,
use
don't worry
Zoom to communicate?
Zoom? Fucking Zoom. You know, it's like I know people who use like, all right, one of the original was like Ventrilo. I never used it.
Yeah, I only use Ventrilo for CS.
Yeah.
I only use TeamSpeak and Ventrilo for CS. I use Google Hangouts. I don't know if I use Skype and Discord for Dota.
Yeah, I use
Yeah.
Skype. I use TeamSpeak, but the reason was TeamSpeak was an issue. I think someone had to run the server, and we only had one person that could do it. So we were like, "Yeah, we're dropping this. We're just gonna move over to Skype." Skype was just more consistent, but then Skype started fucking up, and Discord sort of took off. And
Yeah.
you're like, "All right,
I was friends with people who'd run a CS server, like a CS 1.6 server. It was a scrim server. So we used
Oh.
Ventrilo and TeamSpeak all the time for scrims in there. Good times, good times. I was
Oh,
always
yeah.
here about the game though.
But yeah, Steam. I think it still has it. I think you can still call people on
Yeah,
Steam.
you can
Um,
still make groups of up to 10.
Whether or not people actually still use it is debatable, but they haven't removed
Yeah,
the
let's test it
feature.
right now, Neon. Are you on Steam?
No.
We calling? We moving this onto Steam?
Yeah, we're on
no.
Steam, guys.
Okay, well, we can test this in the post podcast show if you really want to. We're like, hey guys, we're bringing back Steam Speak, okay?
I haven't used
Uh,
Steam calls since before Discord.
Yeah, me neither.
Mhm.
I
You guys are
quit.
so high tech. I
We
just called people on landline and held the phone next to my ear.
Oh
Oh
man.
man. Well, it's not like I had actual friends to call with at the time, so it was Steam was used sparingly. Skype wasn't really used until college, so when I was playing in high school, I would play with my friends. We wouldn't have comms. We would just type in game, so we would never actually have
Yay.
voice comms or anything like that. So
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah. No, I just always knew about Steam, so that's what I always used. If we didn't have anything else.
yeah. Okay. All right. So then you're theming, you're branding for either of you.
I'm kind of in pre-debut, so I don't have a branding that I can reveal right now.
So what your icon right now has nothing to do with your branding.
Nope. This is a
see, I
free
see.
model I found that was cute.
Yeah, 7 bull, dude, 7 bull.
7 bull, yes.
We love the 7 bull.
Is there any
Yes.
teaser information that you could release on this very, very, very small podcast?
Oh,
If
but
not, I don't. That's fine. I'm not gonna force you, but
it'll be sort of Asian themed, a sort of
Oh.
that's
yeah.
racist. I'm just kidding.
I'm Asian. It's fine.
Oh,
I
okay.
can say
Sorry.
it.
Never mind. Never mind. No, I'm
Wait
kidding.
a minute.
I'm not gatekeeping anything. I'm trolling.
It's from guys.
Wait, hold. Did you
He's
actually
also
think I was
British
white?
though, so
No, no, of course
Oh.
not. Okay, okay.
Oh.
So this is also me, right?
Mm.
So I don't know if this is racist. Fuck. I mean, I shouldn't be saying this.
Every single phrase that says, "I don't know if this is racist," always. I don't know, man.
So this is just my own personal interaction, right? This is just my own experience because I always meet people online through other friends. So then it changed when I started meeting people through other VTubers.
Oh yeah.
So when I start meeting friends of friends online, more often than not, like 80 to 90% of the friends that I met through other people on Discord from my IRL friends have been Asian because we're all Asian.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, oh, meeting VTubers, I'm like, I don't know, I guess they're Asian.
You guess it's just
I
by
don't know.
default.
Yeah, but default, yeah, they're Asian. I guess I don't know, bro. They like anime.
A lot of us are, to be honest.
Yeah, so I'm just like, it's a bold assumption, not the best assumption. So then I started. I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna start pulling it back. These people aren't Asian until they start like saying that they are. So, yeah. That's
If
Yeah,
they
yeah.
say they ate rice once, then you can assume no.
Oh
Like-
man.
what's your
there-
what's your
what
favorite dish? What's your favorite food? This, and this. He's Asian.
Yeah.
No, you gotta ask them what they get on New Year's.
Do they have a red pocket for New Year's?
I've never had one, so I can tell you, but
Yeah, same.
Me
I'm
neither.
not that kind of
I
Asian.
wish. Yeah, not that
Oh,
kind of
okay.
Asian.
Yeah. Okay. So it's gonna be Asian themed. Interesting.
Yes,
Okay.
Asian
That's all you got. That's all we got. Okay. That's fair enough. And then pie. What about you?
hmm.
Why purple? Is there a story
Purple is
behind
my favorite
purple?
color.
Okay.
I just like purple.
Okay.
I originally had blue hair as for my model,
Ooh.
but then when I got this model, it was really customizable, kinda. I had a bunch of different hair colors to go with. I was really annoyed when I got it because every file was not named, so I had to manually go through all of them and name every single file and folder, so I would know what color is for what and for what part of my model. Yeah. So I just ended up with this model because I liked how it looked.
hmm
I don't know how I ended up on the like here with the turquoise bluish hair and then the random purple highlight.
It gives contrast.
You just
though.
look good. Yeah, just look good.
Yeah.
I like how it looks so far.
Okay. And then
I don't know how
shapeshifter.
my new
though.
model would look though. Yeah. Shapeshifter. It's because I can't decide on anything. So I'm like, why can't I just have it all? It'll all be canon.
Exactly.
fits.
This guy's cheating, dude. This guy's like finding a loophole and stuff.
I am the loophole.
Okay. So before you Okay, so before you decided like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna be everything, did you have like a top couple themings that you wanted or had in mind at all before finalizing on fuck it, I'm a shapeshifter?
Well, you see, the main problem is that like the name was I had the name Pie, but I'm like
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
also like I'm like I don't like Pie is okay. I don't like extremely love it or anything though.
Mm.
It's kind of just there. So I'm like, how can I make this work though? How can I be a pie?
How can I
As
be
A
a
well.
pie?
shapeshifter.
How can
I
I
don't
be
want.
a
I don't want a pie
pie?
model. I'm not gonna lie.
This dude full committed on the
Okay.
name.
Okay, wait. I just want to point this out. Okay. I can also okay. Me and Mr. Pie both have food names, but we both just chose not to do anything with that theming.
Hey, hey. I at least have. At least. I
You
at
have
least
an
have a pie
excuse?
model, kinda. I'll
Oh yeah, you
send.
do. You
I'll send
do.
neon.
Oop.
What pies look like.
Yeah, there's like there's occasional pies on the stream. Your Discord server is called like the bakery, whatever. Like it's there. It just doesn't
Mm.
stand out on like your model and full
Mo-
branding type of thing. So
Yeah.
are your cookies Asian, bro? I don't.
I get fortune cookies.
Fortune cookies aren't even Asian. They're Asian American.
Hey, look.
Well,
There's
Are you
pie
even
one.
American?
I'm not American. I
You,
just have an
not
you
accent.
have an American
British.
accent. Oh yeah, I've seen this one. It's your reactive on most
Yeah.
streams. Yeah, okay.
I'm trying to find my other pie though, where I'm actually a pie.
Oh
Which
yeah,
is
I've
the
seen that.
first.
That's when I met you. I was like, oh, this guy's literally just
Yeah.
a pie.
Hey.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
But then I wanted to have a form, so
So then he became a humanoid pie, anime boy. He
Uh,
evolved. He evolved truly.
can I have a pie but a husbando pie?
here. Wait, I don't know if you've seen.
Like that reminds me of like a meme I saw today on Twitter or X or whatever. It was like, uh, what Europeans think dragons are, and it's like the dragons in like, D&D and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Asian thinks dragons are, and it's freaking just dragon girls. I'm just like,
Now it
oh
is.
no, now it is. That's what it's like. That's what happened to Pie. Pie was like, I'm gonna be a pie boy. So there it is. There it is. Okay. So then you're just like, but that has nothing to do with like your actual model, right? Your just model's like, it looks good. I'm gonna keep it, but I'm gonna keep the pie branding.
Yeah. Well, okay. So if I do end up rebranding
Mm-hmm.
and like a new model, I don't know if I'll look anything like this one.
Are you are you
'Cause
gonna
I kind of
stick?
just have this one because okay, this model was recommended by Yua. She saw it and recommended it to me. I'm like, sure, why not?
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
'Cause
if
you
I
both
do end
got
up,
your models right at the
yeah, we
same
both got
time-ish?
models. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Generally, what happens is that she showed it to me like the day before. I was like, I'm kind of thinking about getting it. I'm not gonna lie. I want a model. And so what happened is that we just ended up staying up the whole night working on models and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, I'm not going to work tomorrow. And she was like, I'll just stay up. And then I think she ended up. I don't know if she did go to work actually though. But yeah, we're like we're gonna put on an all nighter. We fell asleep at like 6 her time, give or take.
Crazy.
That's a lot.
Somewhere between 6 and 8 her time.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, I get peer pressure pretty easily in case you couldn't tell.
Hmm.
Actually,
Are
my
you
first
getting
model,
obsessed
so I
with
kind
things?
of got peer pressured by someone else.
No. Peer pressure.
Yes.
No
How did
way.
that happen?
Yeah.
I'll fall so easily to the pressure.
How does one peer pressure you into being a pie?
No. Okay. I meant like the first VTuber model I had. I got it through
Oh.
what are those things called again?
Vroid?
No, not V-Roid.
That's what I
Like-
use.
The things I forgot the website's name. Um
Is it like a free assets thing that you just pay for?
it was a free asset, yeah.
Or not free if you're paying for it. An assets website?
Like booth at sea, those sort of things?
Hold on. Let's see if I can
Well, he's trying to find it. Either way.
yes.
So yours is like a pay to use model. Yours wasn't like fully designed by like an artist or anything?
Wait, who are you talking to? Me? Or him?
Yeah. Yeah, or well, you first, Pie.
Oh, okay. So this one that they already made the model and they were just selling it.
Oh, okay. So it was
Yeah.
okay. So one of those.
I just sent you one of my old models.
Okay, let's take a quick look. Oh yeah, I've seen this one. I've seen your evolution from pie to this model to what you have to then made pie.
Made
So,
pie.
Made pie. Yeah, I've seen that one. So, and then Cookiez, are you like you have like a full rep sheet and stuff for like full model, you're getting artists and stuff to do your
I'm
things?
doing it.
Oh, you're doing wait, what?
Yeah, I'm drawing everything and I'm gonna rig it.
Oh,
Oh shit, I didn't know you were an artist.
Yeah,
He is an
I did some
artiste.
art. I did some art for like Connie and Aisha as well.
Dang, suddenly
Everything now.
suddenly I'm
It's
just
from
like,
Picture.
can I pay you?
You can. I still don't have any set prices, so go
Perfect,
for it.
perfect. Yes.
Perfect.
Because you're either gonna overcharge me or I'm gonna exploit. I'm just kidding.
$10 and exposure. Don't do what I do, kids.
Like I'll pay you an
man.
exposure. I have 600 followers. That's not you know.
There you go.
Oh man.
It's so trash.
I might have 20 impressions.
Yeah, what's the impressions here?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it after you finish the product.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, maybe we'll actually talk about this if I enjoy your style. I like your
Okay,
style.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Now that I know, I'm like, oh, neat. Somebody who does art and rigging. Who knows? Anyways,
Well, yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna learn it, but
Sure. So both of you didn't get into VTubing until 2022, 21.
I guess so.
Okay,
If I
well,
did
I
it-
didn't start streaming until then. I watched VTubers 2021. I think that's when I got to Cali. Late 2020
okay.
or 2021. Yeah.
Okay. That's all I was like, it sounds about right. Like you guys like got caught in the wave. For me, I got
Yeah.
caught in the HoloLive wave, like mid
Yep,
2020.
Where
Yeah. Like
Cali and
Myth,
Kiara caught me.
yeah,
Don't let
Myth
me go.
just released like a couple, like 2 or 3 months before, and I'm like,
Hey,
what?
yeah.
And people were all talking about VTubers and VTubers, whoever HoloLive is. I'm like, man, HoloLive, VTubers, anime girls. Yeah, whatever. I bet it's it's a fad. Nah, probably not for me. I'm like doing that like non-hipster thing. You like anti-hipster, be like a hater. I'm like, yeah, whatever, dude. And then for me, like naturally, of course, because they were popping off, it got shown on my my algorithm because I like regular anime stuff and some streamers. I got a couple clips of Gura. I was like, "What is this?" Start watching. I'm like, "Yo, she's pretty funny." Watch a couple more clips. I'm like, "Yo, this is some great content." And my friends who saw me say, "Yeah, I'm not gonna get into it," into me sending like 6 clips in our group chat overnight, and like I'm sure if I really dug deep, you can find the exact night I became a VTuber fan. Because it started off with a very like one specific Gura clip, and I'm just like, I remember Gura was like the first one because I didn't realize Kizna Eye back in the day was a VTuber. I'm just like, oh, this is just content.
Most people knew. It was just like, oh, that's a neat idea, right?
Yeah,
the AI
exactly.
YouTuber sort of thing.
Yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, this is just content because I was just watching YouTube videos. I didn't know they were a streamer. So then when HoloLive came around, I'm like, okay, cool. And I was already streaming by then. I was doing, like I said, the podcast is older than like I've only been VTubing for like a year and a half at most. But I didn't really lean into it until this past year, and then that's when I was like, oh, I met a bunch of people and I met you guys, and rest is history. But yeah, I mean, as a streamer who was streaming pretty consistently before becoming a VTuber, and then I was a fan of VTubers, people who knew me personally and were talking about stuff, they're like, it's just a natural progression. You'll be a VTuber, right? Because it was like, oh, you're into VTubers, just be a VTuber. And I'm like, nah, that sounds too much work. I don't want to do it. And I'm fine. I'm good. I'll just be a flesh tuber. And then I dragged my other friend. I don't know if he's in chat. Eighth, are you in chat? Are you here? And then I don't know if he's here. He may or may not be here. But he's a friend I knew in real life. I dragged him into the VTuber hole in 2021. He was like, "What's a VTuber?" Showed him some clips, showed him some content. He got deeper into the rabbit hole than I did. And then he became a VTuber. He used a Vroid model. I'm like, damn, that's cool. I want to be a VTuber now. If you can do it, I want to do it. so then we both dragged each other deeper into the hole, and I followed his footsteps into getting using a free Vroid model, making stuff. And technically, the only thing I paid for my model is my hair off someone on Fiverr in Venezuela because it was really cheap. And I really like the hair. And doing hair in Vroid, 3D hair is a pain. I'm like, I'd rather pay someone 15, 20, 25 bucks for like doing all this effort that I wouldn't even be able to get close to in a week of me trying super hard. Because I'm like, fuck that, dude. So, yeah, my model is technically worth $20.
I mean, you got your money's worth at least.
Exactly.
You used it a lot. Exactly.
I use it a lot. I like the color of the, like, literally mostly just the hair. Everything else was like, oh, it's a character creation screen in an RPG. So yeah, that's me. And that's yeah.
I'm really bad at character creation.
No, I
I've
know.
not played very many RPGs.
Me too. I would
and hours.
I try not to, but I went, if I'm gonna use this model on streaming, I have to make it look at least decent and be semi close to branding. So that's why there's like katakana on my jacket, orange with the purple accent, match with the rest of the branding that I already had. Rita, and thank you for the follow. But yeah, it was mostly just it seemed like a natural progression. So, nope.
Oh,
Nope. Speaking of things to, sorry, I got a guy.
yeah.
Come on, man.
I got a guy.
Though. He's trying to
my
promote
God.
you. He's trying to pay you an exposure, remember?
Yeah, she's trying to run a business here.
Yeah, no thanks, no thank you. But anyways, but yeah, that was just me. And like I said, I was on VTuber in like end of 2022, but I didn't really do anything. It was just like, oh, I'm just gonna use it. I didn't really know any other VTubers or whatever until I made the active decision. I went in 2023 in January. I went, I'm gonna lean into the VTuber thing. I'm gonna see if I can find some new people and meet. Went into Kyo's channel. First couple streams, I'm like, oh, she seems cool. She has Japan trip tips. I'm going to Japan next month. So I like talked to her about it, and then stuck around. She was like, oh, you play League? I'm like, oh, sweet.
I think I remember you talking about that Japan trip.
Yeah. And
I
then
remember that.
Pi was
that
like,
not long ago.
yeah, Pi was like the first person I met in VC with Kyo, because in the first game, she was like, oh yeah, join the server. And yeah, like everyone goes to Japan. Everyone and their mom went to Japan in the past like 2 years because it reopened. I lucked out with my timing, to be honest. I went before all the tourists went, so I had a pretty decent time. So it was fun.
Nice.
It wasn't super packed.
Nice.
That's why I'm low key afraid when if I go back to Japan that it's not going to be the same experience because there's just going to be even so many more people there. I'm just like, ugh. A lot of between Japan and foreigners. Well, Japan's got a lot of drama with their natural disasters. So I don't know about foreigners. Japan always, they're like xenophobic and racist, but on the low key. But they respect people who respect their culture. You know, that type of thing. So that's all it is. But I mean, yeah. And then Pi introduced me. Well, I don't know if I didn't really talk to Pi too much early after that. We were like, oh, we followed each other. And then, yeah. And then I met
And I
Yua.
kidnapped you just a couple months ago.
Yeah. And then I met Yua through like, I'll show you guys the web later. I met Yua through XCOM. She was like, oh yeah, I was like, how do you people know? Yeah, it was for the XCOM tournament. So Yua was like, oh yeah, I got kidnapped by Pi. I'm like, oh really? He was like, yeah, he just picked me up and like threw me and dragged me into the VTuber end. I'm like, interesting.
Yeah.
I just grabbed a. Sorry.
Would you grab?
What'd you grab?
Would you grab?
Okay, my bad. Yeah, as she says, I just like gave the Minecraft spawn egg and just spawned her in one day, and now she's here.
The Yua egg. There's multiple
Actually,
Yuas. Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the next person that like just gets randomly tossed into like our group of like VCs that we have.
Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna tell this story because we're cool now. So
Mm.
Yua, like I met Yua, Shiba, and Kuri around the same time, like after Kyo and stuff. So then I did my first collab with them, and then I was cool with them. So then Shiba was like, "Hey, we're doing a birthday thing for Pi." I'm like, "Ooh, this is awkward."
that
'cause-
one.
Yeah, and I was like, "This is a little awkward because I don't know Pi like that yet." Like we've interacted like 3 or 4 times, but I'm gonna write something because he was like one of the first people I met. I don't know if you pull up that kudos board, you can see how generic, but trying not to be generic sounding in my message.
Don't reveal our secrets.
Yeah,
No,
I mean, I
do
do
you
not
mean?
sound generic in the ones of like people I actually know.
Yeah, what do you mean our secrets, Cookie? I'm talking only for me.
Well, I also didn't know Pi that well. We like played one like sort of prototype tournament together, and that was it.
Remember that?
Oh,
That was funny.
I
Yeah.
see, I see. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
was
was on
cool.
Connie's team for like Mint's first league tournament.
Yep. That's how we met.
Oh, you guys were on the same team. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and then
Yeah. Also, like, we also like he like became a mod for Connie, and I was like, stopping being a
dipping.
mod for Connie.
Yeah.
He caught me on the way out.
Just replaced, I guess, technically. But yeah, now we're good, right, Pi?
Yeah. Let's go with that.
What was the pause?
It wasn't even like a definite answer to. Yeah, sure, if you want it to be.
But yeah,
Nah, my
yeah.
brain is just lagging. I was thinking
Oh,
something,
no.
but I couldn't think of what I was trying to think, so I just replied a generic response. Hi, generic response 1. Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Stop with the generic responses, everyone.
Turn off autopilot for a bit.
But yeah,
I
Yeah.
tried that and it messed up, so I had to go back on.
He's traumatized. He has to go back. Yeah, go,
Oh,
Cookies.
no.
You're saying?
oh no, but I was just saying that's basically all the interaction I had with Pi at that one tournament, and then they also asked me to do the Kudo boards.
Oh,
So-
what was the time frame between the tournament and the Kudo board? Because I don't. The tournament was
At least half a year.
June, right?
Half a year?
Oh
no,
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 it was
no,
a
before
tournament
that.
before that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this was probably the tournament, the prototype tournament that led up to Min doing the XCOM tournament.
Okay,
was
so
this
this
one
is.
Was this one in 2022?
No, this was
Or
in
was it like
2023, early
March?
2023. Yeah,
It's like
something
somewhere between
March.
January and March, I think.
Yeah, this was like an in-server thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I didn't know that there was a prototype or beta tournament or whatever. Interesting.
Yeah, it was like
okay.
an in-server tournament, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
So then
Yeah,
you
there
guys
you
did
go.
that, and then your birthday was when, Pi? July?
September, end of September.
September. Sorry, everyone. A lot of
Yeah, you're
people's
good, you're good.
birthdays. Yeah. So cool. So yeah, September, and then. Okay, so I'm gonna continue the story of like how me and Pi, and then I met you guys. So, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna do a birth. Yeah, you know what happens next. You know what happens next.
What
So
happens next?
October comes around. Fucking all right. I was like, I'm gonna do a birthday stream. We'll see what happens. So I start like slowly inviting people, or like I don't even know who to invite to play ARAMs outside of my IRL friends. I asked maybe like a handful of VTubers here and there, and I'm like, I don't even know if I asked Pi to be there. I'm like, if he's on, he's on. I'll invite him because I wasn't cool with him yet. So then,
my DMs are always open. I'm not to talk to anybody really. If
yeah.
they haven't talked. I'm just saying, anybody in chat.
Hey, look,
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
it's like that small social anxiety and be like, I don't know, do I not? You know, I don't want to be rude, but I don't know you like
the
that.
VTuber problem.
Yeah.
I want to talk to them, but what if they find me annoying?
What if they find me weird? I don't want to be called a creep. I need a place to come back to sometime. That's legit. Like legit. If you saw my DMs with people who I first collabed with, it was me being like a half nervous wreck.
Okay, don't let them see the nervousness. That's what I do.
Too late. I'm too open. I showed them the nervousness.
Sure. The worst thing they can say is no. Sure.
Don't say that, Pi. Don't say that, Pi. Ew, gross. Stop DMing me. But
Okay, at least I know them, so I can stop DMing them.
Okay, got it.
It's like going
Yeah.
and bothering someone else.
Yeah, usually they just ignore you, but
Yeah. So then my
yeah.
birthday stream happened. And it was a drinking stream, and Pie, y'all have seen me probably at one of my worst states, being under the influence.
Pretty funny.
And then Pi had like donated like 20 or like 25, 30 gifted subs, 20 at once. I know that. There's a whole clip of it. Maybe we can watch it in the post podcast show. It was like, yeah, I legit said it was like both off the collar, but it was also very honest. It was like, damn, you gifted me 20? Pi, you don't know me like that, but you love me like that? I love you like that. And it was that instant. Pi bought his way into my heart, bro.
Let's
He
go.
paid to win. He paid to win. And then like Pi's a homie now. Pi's a real homie. And then after the fact, I was like, all right, I'm start saying hi, what's up, and I do my thing, drop in random VCs. I'm in your server now, dropping VCs. And I was like, oh, some of these people I've interacted with a little bit, some of them a little bit more, through a game or two of League. And it just happens to be when you are all freaking watching Sexy Zone.
Hey man, you don't get exposed like that, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay, not you guys. Connie was watching Sexy
That's
Zone.
right.
And then we just all happened to be there. And then it became this own little group thing. I'm like, damn, aren't you guys like all friends already? I'm honored to be part of this group and play with you guys.
I think that was actually the time I actually started talking to everyone more because
Yeah, that's when you, Cookie, and Veal all got kidnapped.
yeah. I just saw the like the Discord thumbnails. There was like they're sharing their screen right now.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
saw just these brightly colored individuals on the screen share. So I clicked on it, joined the VC, and that's how I got stuck.
Mm.
And now-
like you say, stuck,
he
and it's like,
can
oh, you
stuck
can't
with
leave
us now.
you can't leave anymore. Yeah.
Nope, he's one of us.
Yep.
One of us.
That's-
Sexy lover.
No, but did you know the group before though?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
the way you know the songs makes it sound like you know them. You knew them before already. So.
no. Well, I just learned them. I learned them like the week after.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
You're a quick learn. I didn't bother learning anything.
Eh, It is what it is.
Okay, cool. Now we have our own little space to just hang out with, and
I don't know how that happened.
yeah, I mean, were you not the one who made the role in the VC?
Yeah, I don't know how it happened.
this guy,
one guy.
he
like I told you, I'm easily pressured. I'm just saying.
So you got pressured by
Yeah.
someone?
Yeah.
by a
I wonder
greater
who.
force.
Mhm.
Uh,
Hmm.
For context,
I don't know,
Sexy
it's like
Zone
black
is
people
a
in DC,
Japanese
yeah.
idol group.
Yes, under what is it? What are they called? Smile something?
Smile now. Yeah.
Okay.
They're rebranding. They're also rebranding.
Yeah, because I knew of the company. I didn't know the company. I knew of the company Johnny's before because of random stories, but I didn't really. I don't care for male idols. I don't care for most idols that aren't VTubers. Because
What if they become VTubers?
we'll see.
We'll see.
Like, there's some people who like were regular content creators and then became VTubers. I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. Like, who is that? Amelie Monarch.
Amalie.
Yeah. Like, I knew of her content before she was a VTuber. I'm like, oh yeah, she's cool. Her model's really, really nice. I'm like, sure, I'll follow her stuff occasionally, but there aren't too many where I know them before they were VTubers and then they became VTubers, because I don't follow content creators like that anyways. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I know
I
Pi's
was
like,
really on Twitch before VTubers.
mm,
Like I remember Ritu was a flesh tuber before a VTuber.
Oh,
Kind
yeah.
of is.
she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
She,
She's not.
she does a lot of
Mhm.
Yeah, she just has a model.
yeah.
Yeah. I totally forgot that she streams as a VTuber now. I totally forgot because I don't follow her. I subscribe to her on YouTube and I've been
Same.
watching her
Yeah,
content,
I
but
watch
I didn't watch her
Twitch,
stream. Yeah. There you go. There's another example of like people I still follow that became VTubers. So, Yeah.
Necrit became a VTuber for a while. Nicky Boy is a VTuber now, basically.
Who?
Necrit.
I don't know who that is.
Oh,
It's the lower dude for League.
Oh, yeah, I don't know those people.
Also, Nicky Boy became VTuber. Same with Sun
Nicky?
Explosion.
Nope, don't know those names.
Dang.
Man, I can't wait for Tyler1 to be a VTuber.
Oh man.
I still hope his VTuber bottle has his headphone dent.
That's what I was thinking about too.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, all right, let me ask you this. Pie, when you said, so I know you had told this story about the peacock things, but how do you know about the Tyler1 video? So for context, for those who don't know, I had a YouTube video from like 2016 go viral in 2020, and then so like literally 4 years later, and got like 5 million views. And then when meeting people online, they're like, "Oh, I'm Neon." They check out my YouTube channel. Wait, you're that guy? I'm like, "Oh shit, you know me?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" After like 3 or 4 months of talking to Yua, she was like, "Wait, that's you in the video?" I'm like, "That's why you sound familiar." I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." She was like, "I knew about you years before I met you." I'm like, "That's wild." From one viral video.
Right?
So
Yeah, all you need to know is I saw the video after I knew you, so.
oh, okay. So how did that happen? I didn't share that. I didn't share that video anywhere.
All you need to know is I know about it.
Who did I share that video to other than you? It's probably just
Don't
you.
worry about it.
Okay. All right. Anyways, Cookies, do you know what video I'm talking about?
I do. I'm also like you. Like I saw the video because I remember specifically like thinking like, oh, Tyler1 is like not like the ragey guy on stream. He's pretty cool with his fans. And then when you like posted the video again, I was like, wait, I saw this video a while back. That's you?
See, that's the funniest thing, because like technically I'm not even like a Tyler1 fan. I just happened. So the story was TwitchCon was in the neighboring city next to me, in SoCal, and my friend gave me a free ticket for the last day, and so then I was like, all right, let's check it out. I'm not doing anything on this Sunday. Got to meet some content creators after like some of the events and the closing ceremony, whatever. A bunch of people were just in the courtyard in the plaza. Tyler1 was there. I'm like, oh, I know who Tyler1 is. Let me ask him if I can get a photo or a video. And then that happened. And then 4 years later, it popped up for some reason because the algorithm was crazy. So yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, somehow, and because of that, I got like the ratio of views to subscribers was actually insane. It was like a 1.1%. So for every 100,000 views, I'd get 1,000 subscribers. And I don't even like, they don't even watch my content. I look at my monthly report on YouTube for like uploading my podcast or other gaming content on there. They're like, you've lost 200 subscribers. I'm like, well, I'm still above 50,000, even though none of them watch my content. So
jeez,
it's super.
That's where you gotta make bigger content for them, so that they, well, like, I'm subscribed to this channel already. That's crazy.
That's too late. I've already messed their algorithm. With that many subscribers and I'm only making double-digit views on videos, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm not tripping.
So you gotta go to the YouTube Shorts route then.
No, I'm not. Okay, so I used to, similar to you, I used to make YouTube videos. Then I realized how much effort it takes to make a video. You have to record, you have to edit.
The Shorts is so much easier.
For what? For like...
They're also easier to pop off.
No, but this was before Shorts was our thing. I was making YouTube videos in 2000. Be my editor then. You do it.
I'll be your editor. Give me the clips. I'll edit it down for you.
Okay. I'm not paying you. I'm not paying you, by the way. Yeah, I'm not paying you.
I'll do it at my own pace then.
Editing takes so much time. Like, especially if you're trying to do like the effects and stuff.
All right, I can easily give you one that'll make a quick short. It's the one with Fox in it. We'll watch that video after also.
I see. We'll have to see then.
Okay. All I need you to do is zoom in and zoom out on specific things on the screen, and that's it. You know, the classic cut and paste, emphasize with visual zooming in. That's all.
see.
But yeah, video content creating was like way too much because, like I said, the recording of either gameplay or IRL adventuring photo of videos, and then
It takes so much time.
it took so much time because not only do you have to get decent content, like even if you're gaming or anything, then it takes, for how much footage you have, it takes like twice as long or 3 times as long for even simple editing to get it to what you
Yeah.
want it to be. And then it's like, all right, cool, I gotta export it and then everything. And so
Right.
after the first year, I went, I'm good. I'm good. That's when I upgraded my internet. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna do what all the other OG YouTubers did: switch from YouTube and just go into streaming because it's easier. It's free content, no
And then
effort.
just post the VODs.
Exactly. I
There
record.
you go.
Exactly, that's all I do. So
It's the meta.
if you have the skills and time to do it, feel free to. You get way more followers. But for me, I'm like, no, I'm good. I have other priorities in my life right now. So
Just gotta have that one video that
I
pops
definitely
off.
don't have the skills.
Okay then.
wait,
That's all
you're
I'm saying.
you're gonna be my editor?
Yeah. I'll work on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me like a year.
Yeah. Just give me like a year. We'll see what happens.
There's gonna be like a drastic evolution from like the first couple, and then a year later be like,
From literally knowing nothing to knowing at least something.
I raised that child. Where's the Kaguya meme?
It's like a 5-minute video, but like every minute the editing just gets better and better. Because you keep working on it while improving your skills.
That would be a good one. Just have one that you can only edit a minute in every couple of months and see what happens. In the title, this video took 1 year to edit. It's like a 4-minute video.
Actually, write that down. Write that
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
Write that down. It'll pop off.
Yeah.
Okay. Good show.
I'll do a minute every month and it'll be a 12-minute video.
Well, that's a good one. I like that. That's actually so cool.
Okay, there you go.
What a good idea.
We got it.
Okay.
See
So
you guys in 12 months then.
there you go. 2024 recap. Neon Gaming by MrPie. Okay. So for you guys, man, like Pie, you're on hiatus. Cookies, what's your timeline for streaming on your end and getting all your assets done? Do you have one? A timeline anyways?
A timeline. I've got the basic design down now, so at least by the end of this month, I'm hoping to get at least the illustration done. And then I'm hoping the next few months is me learning rigging and hopefully rigging while I do some streams as well.
Hey, if you want to learn rigging stuff, I can ask Sheba to help you learn. Because she has like
Ooh.
this thing where, like, it was like a basic model that you can learn to rig.
Hit me up, because I'm also asking Patari VT to also help me as well.
I see.
Yeah, I'm getting a bunch of people to help me. Well, I say help me. I'm just asking them. It's like,
Help me,
you got any
please.
tips?
Spare change.
Spare change, spare tips, spare help. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all good.
If you're a student or you know someone that's a student, you can get it at a discount too, is what I know you and Shiba were like preaching at for like a good month when they were doing stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, get the programs at a discount if you don't already have it.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right, so
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
wink wink. Not sponsored, by the way. I don't even have a fucking live 2D model. Sponsor me, dog. God damn.
This stream was sponsored by what's it sponsored by?
I don't know.
Hershey's chocolate.
Neon.
No.
Twitch.tv/I am. Sorry. Twitch.tv/I_am_neon. Go check them out. It's cool.
This podcast is brought to you by NordVPN. Oh my
Not
God.
actually sponsored.
Not actually sponsored. Not actually sponsored. But
I know we can. I expect Neon to get that paycheck within a month.
trust me, I've done fake ad reads for both like tournaments, casting, or just like random streams just cuz, and I would like Google generic gaming sponsor script. And they're like Raid Shadow Legends. What else is there? The what's the Japanese
Which one?
the Japanese when you're watching anime on TV?
Akira?
No.
Oh,
The,
Crunchyroll? No.
Fake
uh,
intro?
the t- uh Something no grand no sponsor.
この番組
Tekyo.
はご覧の
Oh,
スポンサーの提供でお送りしま
Tekyo.
す。
There you go. That's the one. Manscaped ads.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Do you guys know who Long Reach Griffey is? I have so many
I know who he
videos.
is.
You know, have you seen his Manscaped ads? All right.
Okay.
What's up with his Manscaped ads?
They're stupid. They're so unhinged. He's like one of those content and comedians that he can say the most unhinged shit, but it'll never be canceled.
Maybe we
Without
should
the
take...
cancel,
Yeah.
you just make you stronger.
Yeah, exactly. This man absorbs cancellation energy and then throws it back at everybody.
You're just like Nux Taku.
Yeah.
Throws back at everyone. He cancels everyone else.
Yeah, it does actually.
Dang, I want that power.
Yeah. So
Wait, why would you need the power? Wait, are you getting cancer, Cookie?
I hope not.
this guy's gonna make a very racist model.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
Well, when I said quote unquote Asian model. No.
It's like you listen to how he is now. He's gonna put on a fake accent when he debuts. I'm kidding.
He's
Oh,
gonna
no.
finally use a British accent when he debuts.
I don't know how to do a British accent.
And learn, talk to people around you.
Actually,
I do.
I'm curious. Why do you have an American accent if you live in England?
Okay, so I moved to England when I was like 5 years old, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Never mind.
so I was born abroad and I was brought up on Disney and Pixar films. So
Oh.
that's where my voice came from. And then when I came here, everyone was like, "Wow, cool! You sound like a rapper." It's like, well, I guess I'm keeping this voice.
It escalated. You don't sound like an American. You sound like a rapper. What the hell? What the hell?
Yep. I was like, dude, Cookies, we need a person to play this DJ for us in the school play. You're a guy.
Wait, do you have siblings at all?
I do. I have one older sister and one older brother. I'm the youngest.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I was
Nice.
gonna say. I was like, do anyone
to
else
be
in
the
your family?
youngest.
Yeah, I'm also the
I'm
youngest. I have two older.
I am too.
Yeah. So,
Hey.
hey, youngest sibling vibes up in
You just
here.
want to guess how many siblings I have?
4.
No.
11.
Oh. How
you
how many
counting?
are you?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't count.
He went on to autopilot. He realized he can't give a generic answer.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
have
sure
some.
Cookie guessed before.
Mm,
Yeah.
I just don't remember the exact number. I just know it's a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, round it
11.
up, it goes to 10.
Round it. I don't know, man.
If I round it up, it doesn't go to 10.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Well, anyway, how many do you have, Pi?
It's 11.
It is 11.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh wow, that's a lot of siblings.
I
Damn.
haven't met one of my half brothers. I think they're half brothers, anyways.
Mm.
I've only heard about him from my siblings.
Ah.
Okay. So then does anyone in your family have a British or European accent at all? Or is everyone just like Americanized or whatever
Well,
they
we're
were
the
from?
first ones here. We're first gen, so I'd be surprised if anyone had a British accent.
Oh. I mean, like I feel like growing up, maybe it's because like you were really, really into Disney, Pixar, and all those movies and stuff. But I feel like for me, I would have been easily influenced on how people talk.
I
Like
guess so.
so. This is also a random story. When Harry Potter, what was it? See, this is a great story already. What's the Deathly Hallows Part 2 came out, right? Because the Deathly Hallows was Part 1 and Part 2. One of my sisters didn't really watch Harry Potter, so we had this whole
Yeah.
Harry Potter marathon to watch 1 through 7 Part 1 in a marathon, and then we would watch 7 Part 2 in theaters. And what happened was, because it was like 7 movies, less than 2 hours or
Yeah.
about 2 hours each. So it was like 14, 14 to 16 hours of freaking people talking in accents. By the end of that marathon, for some reason, I was talking in an accent like they were because none of us were talking in a movie, and I can only imagine talking to them in an accent. So I felt like if I grew up in another country, I would pick up on an accent. I mean, I naturally pick up on accents and sounds that I can do with my mouth and like voicing.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, for me, it might be more natural, but I don't know if it's more natural for other people, but I would feel like it would be. So,
Like the thing is like I know some words and phrases that I say are very British. Like
Tuesday.
if I say like armadillo, that's just randomly just
Yeah,
like I
yeah, I
just
can hear
yep.
it.
And the other one someone recently pointed out was me saying half
what?
instead of half. I do the British half. I d- is
Wait,
it
can you say
half?
that
I don't
for us?
know.
Half.
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 Yeah.
Half.
Half.
Half. Ignore the L. Half.
Half. Half.
No, I'm
Half
not.
past
I'm
five.
not huffing copium cookies.
Half.
Wait.
Half.
Half. What's half?
Cookie, can you say Tuesday really quickly?
Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday as well.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
I heard some a couple days ago.
All the standard ones. Bottle of water.
No, I just say bottle of water.
No.
It,
Okay.
it, it depends. It's people get it confused because there's multiple British accents, so
Right,
some of
right,
them
right.
don't
There's
have
more
the
than
T's.
one. That's crazy,
You're
dude.
crazy, right?
I
didn't see that
know.
one coming.
Regional accents, dialect. That's wow.
Wow, that's crazy.
You,
But
you,
yeah,
it's funny how you say, like when people say you came over and they're like, oh, you sound like a rapper. If you come back over here with an accent, you sound like that UK drill rapper artist. Hey, buff.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Hey, yo, spit
one
that
plus
thing.
one is two.
Hey, yo, bro, you don't know what you're talking about, mate. All right,
In it, bruv.
in it, bro.
I used to say in it a lot, but not anymore. I guess. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not that much of a. We call them chavs here, like delinquents.
Oh,
Well, maybe I shouldn't say that, but people in Britain know what I'm meaning.
okay. And then what else was it? Like the letter H. You guys say H, right?
H,
Oh, you say
Herb?
H.
like herb.
Yeah.
Yeah, herb, because there's a H in it.
I don't know. Maybe it's a different regional one where I say H because
Did
you
you
say.
say aluminum or aluminium?
Aluminium.
Ah, god damn it.
What do you mean?
Because you
I
also.
say aluminium just to mess with people.
Yeah, it's such an
I don't
American
know
thing.
anymore. Well, that's
It-
the thing. I don't know because I consume a lot of like American media and talk to a lot of like American people and
Mhm.
like Asian people. So it's like I don't know which words go where anymore. I just pick the one that's feels natural to me now.
That's okay.
That's
English
fine.
is fucked up.
It is. It
Mm,
also funny story. Like when you said like aluminum versus aluminium, I'm in chemistry, right? In my freshman year of
Yeah.
college, obviously, in a university and here in the US. But my freaking professor for basic chemistry is freaking British. He is like aluminium, and then he had this whole 5-minute rant about it's an aluminium. There's an extra I in there, something. I'm like, half the class was laughing because it's basic chemistry. So this is one of the biggest lecture halls for the chemistry department with like the rotating platforms and stuff. You're like, oh, he went on this whole 5-minute rant. You're like, man, that's funny, bro.
as he should. There is an I in there.
Aluminium. I'm like, yeah, all right, professor, whatever. Teach me
Alright.
chemistry. Teach me this subject I don't even like. I didn't pass that
True.
class, but
Chemistry is
man.
hard.
chemistry is hard. So the reason why I asked about the H thing is because you say Z, not Z.
Zed.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's the thing though. I say Z singular, but when it's like ABC, I'd say like Z. I say Z at the end because it sounds better.
Oh, like you're like when you're singing the alphabet song.
XYZ, because if it's Z, it cuts off too hard.
Damn, he doesn't like the hard letters. That's good for you, Cookies. You're not getting canceled.
I'm half cancelled, I guess.
Half.
Why am I getting cancelled for this?
I don't know, dude. We're American.
Oh no.
Oh, here comes the Australian guys. Oh, oh no.
Oh no, that's a thing. I picked that up from someone. I
Oh,
can't stop saying it like that now.
I wonder
Oh
who.
nar, oh no.
Oh no.
Mm.
Or
And
no.
oh no. If you say the letters R and R, it's the same thing as an Australian oh
R.
no. The
R, oh nar.
R and
Yo.
R. R
R and R.
nar.
R and
R
Oh
and
no.
R.
I see. R and R.
All you say R and R. See, it's the easiest way to
Uh,
do it. Whenever you see a letter O, just think NR. Nar.
wait, hold up.
Yeah.
Wait, is there swearing in this podcast or no?
Yeah, of course, it's allowed.
Okay, so this is a easy way to sound Irish. So if you say this phrase, I put it in the chat there, so people in chat can also say it out loud.
Oh, I know that one.
Mm.
I've seen it before, anyways. Wait,
Have you seen it, Pi?
I don't think I have.
all right, read it
Try
out
it
loud,
out.
Pie.
Whale oil beef hooked.
Yeah, keep going, keep going, just keep going.
Just keep reading it.
Do you know what it? You know what you're trying to say? It's like it's not an anagram. What are those called?
It's a, yeah, it's a phrase that
Yeah.
makes you sound smart.
keep going, Pie. You'll get it once you hear it.
Whale oil
Yeah, say it
beef hooked.
faster.
Whale oil beef hooked. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you well, all be fucked.
We'll all be fucked.
Okay,
But
so
there you go.
I know for some people this is a really harsh swear word, like the C word,
Oh no.
right?
Like the CU one.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like only really
Oh.
Yeah, I don't
like
think I get it.
actual Aussies or
Yeah.
like Irish and Scottish people really say it. But so just think about like like a still body of water, like you're at a lake, right? Or like a
Yeah.
river.
Okay, closing my eyes,
Yeah,
imagining.
yeah, imagine. So then you pick up like this big,
My
smooth rock, just like pretty round. It's pretty oval shaped, right? And then you just chuck it into that body of water and go, ooh,
Yeah.
right? It makes the sound like ooh. So,
Yeah.
so then you just say it, and then but you say it with that swear word. It's you fucking So I don't want to say the full word on stream.
We're redacting ourselves live.
Yeah. Like I'll say it off stream. I'll tell you guys. I'll gladly say it off stream. I just don't want to say it on record right now. So
On record.
on
You don't wanna
record.
be on record. That's a shame.
Yeah. Have your clips disabled on Discord, by the way, when we do it off stream.
The first podcast that gets removed off YouTube.
Oh my god! Turn off your Metal TV, also whatever your clip streaming softwares are.
That's okay. GeForce or Shadowplay doesn't do desktop anymore.
Oh, okay, good. But yeah, I mean that's. Oh man,
You're saved this time.
yeah. So, to wrap up this episode, guys,
Yeah.
have you learned anything new about each other? We started off of realized we don't know much, but then have you learned much at all? No,
I've learned I don't know much.
fair.
I
Fair.
mean, I learned a little bit about Pi's
I now know
lore.
that Cookies has 2 siblings, and he's the youngest.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I learned that about you guys now.
Hey, when we do
Wait,
this
how
bit
many siblings
again
do you have,
next
Neon?
time.
What?
Hey, actually, yeah, Neon.
How
How
many
many?
siblings do you have?
I have 2 older siblings, 2 older
Oh, okay,
sisters,
yeah.
so I'm the youngest.
Oh, okay.
Writing it down.
Yeah.
Writing it down.
Writing it down. Give me a second.
Okay.
You'd be surprised on someone who says I'm writing it down and actually writes it down. I have a couple friends like that, and we're like, "How do you remember that?" They're like, "Oh yeah, it's in your profile notes for me."
Your
I'm like,
profile, yeah.
I'm just like, whenever I need to reference something, I was like, I'm pretty sure they told me that. I'm like,
I
okay.
had a notepad for that for people a while ago.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
They
put
got
it.
corrupted,
Helps
so I
with,
just stopped
like
doing
presents
it.
and stuff.
I'm gonna put it in
Is it
your league account notes. Cookies has 2 older siblings. It's not even for me to remember who
Not a
you
very
are.
honest history.
True.
Wait, that's what I did for Steam. Like I'd add someone on Dota,
Mm-hmm.
but I wouldn't remember who they were sometimes. So I eventually started. I wrote down the game code so I can look replay and who they're playing.
Oh,
I was like, oh, it's that person.
That makes sense.
that's smart. Yeah, I used
that
to do
Rengar
that.
fed my game one game.
Okay,
yeah,
okay, but
that
that's
one.
bad because now when I was looking through my friends list a couple months ago, I just had a bunch of people whose name tags were just numbers. And I'm like, I'm not gonna open Dota just for this. I haven't talked to them in years.
I have people on my league friends list that like added me either from like a solo queue game. I was like 1.6 mastery Lux player. I legit have someone on my list with that. I'm like, I've played with them one other time. Like a year later, I added them from a solo queue game. So, all right. All right. So, well, let's wrap up this episode and we'll go into the post podcast show for a bit. We can react and get you guys doing your RRs as first time guests.
Oh, sorry, guys, gotta head out.
I gotta.
Oh my
Wait,
God,
Hold up.
wait,
Don't
hold up.
leave. Wait a
Well,
minute.
We'll all be fucked, you know? Rejected and scorned. Yeah. So,
All right.
so for you guys, I mean, thanks for being on here. This was actually a really fun episode with you guys. I actually really appreciate it. It's fun first episode of the year.
Fun.
You guys want to have anything? You want to plug anything? Shout outs? Lightning round questions that you want to ask before we end the episode? I heard Lux.
Lux.
Who is this?
Lilith.
Lilith. Like first time chatter. Who are you? Whose friend are you?
That's crazy.
I played Lethal Company with Lilith, like just yesterday.
Oh well, there you
That's
go.
crazy.
That's
So
crazy.
did I. That's wild. Yeah, have you played
Hey.
Lethal Company yet?
No, not yet.
Do you wanna?
Yeah, is what he said.
Yeah, I have a lot of games. My focus this past week was solo queue until I hit Emerald, and I hit that like 3 days early since it only took 2 days. So now
Hey,
I'm
that
just
means
like,
you're
yeah, I might. Pi
Good,
put
it's
me at
fun.
gunpoint to join stream. Classic Pi.
I didn't do that.
Another kidnapping with consent.
What do you mean?
But yeah,
Uh,
any shout outs, plugs? I mean, I'll play Lethal Company eventually. Maybe we'll find out.
Yeah, so you should go look at this sick dude, this sick channel. Twitch.tv/TheMadCookiez.
oh,
You should go check him out. He's pretty sick. I hear he might start streaming soon.
go follow MrPie44 MrPie44
Murphy.
MrPCC. Yeah. I heard that he
I heard that
You
dude's
know?
not gonna be streaming for a long time at least.
at least not until February at some point
Yep.
for a stream maybe. And do you want to do this together, Pi?
What? My line?
The third one, the third
Oh.
shout out.
Oh yeah. You guys should
Yeah.
go check out
Yeah.
at twitch.tv/I_am_neon. He's a pretty
Yep.
sick dude. I'm enjoying his content.
I heard he does really cool
Especially
podcasts.
when he collabed with Tyler One.
Okay.
I heard he's actually a
That was
really
an
good
off collab,
League
actually.
player. Yeah.
That off
He just hit him.
That's an off collab.
I off collab with Tyler One. That's crazy. Lilith,
I
thank you for
see.
the follow. Thank you for the hydrate. Anything else? Anything else for you guys? Shout outs, plugs, questions, quick questions.
Oh yeah, did you want me to explain anything about the kidnappings or anything?
That's a sure. Well,
Kinda
give
missed
me
this.
give me a Spark Notes version, and then this will be post podcast content.
Oh, okay. I mean, I need you to ask me about it because I've just kind of done it over time. I need you to ask me any questions about it, and I can tell you.
Okay. Who did you kidnap first?
I would say Kyo, but it might be more like I got kidnapped into that community actually,
Okay.
or more like I integrated myself into that kidnap or into that community.
He was like, "I'm the victim. No one can tell me otherwise."
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, maybe Yuta. Would be the first one.
Yuta. Okay.
Yeah.
You kidnapped
Oh.
Yuta. Okay. I know that name.
I don't know that name too.
Okay.
Also follow DJ and Kyo and Yua.
Yeah, check
No, no,
them out. DJ Kyo and Yua Luna AI.
No, not Yuta, not Yuta. Yuta.
Oh,
Yuda?
Udeko.
Yuda.
Udeko.
Udeko, yes.
Ah.
Yeah,
that one.
Udeko.
Also follow you, Dago.
I'll also follow you. We make peacock noises. I didn't explain that. That'll be in the post podcast show.
Oh yeah.
I'll explain it real quick for the episode because I think I explained it on a previous episode with Yua. So basically, me and Yua are both in SoCal. We hung out because you're like, oh fuck it, let's see if she'll hang out. And then she called it a kidnapping. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not Pie. I'm
Yeah,
not kidnapping.
Pie.
I'm not kidnapping you. I'm here for a hangout. She went, I'm getting kidnapped with consent. I went, that doesn't make it sound that much better, Yua. Anyways, we hung out. We went to different cities. We got lunch and stuff. And then we went to a place that had peacocks. And then they were making noises. And it was like behind a kid. Yua thought it was the kid, but I knew it was the peacock. So then when we got back into the car, because we were in a public space, I was like, Yua, if we start getting closer and hanging out more as friends, I'm going to be like, I would start making those noises out in public. But then I started making the peacock noises in the car so other people couldn't hear us. So then that's why there's a clip of the birthday stream of me making peacock noises. We'll review those clips. But anyways,
review it.
we'll
VOD
clip review. Yeah, but anyways, we'll get into that. And peacock noises. These boys, lads, aras in the post podcast show. Thank you for everyone who stopped by. Thank you for the raids, everybody. If you want to watch the VOD, check out on my YouTube channel. It'll be posted in the next week or so, depending on how busy I am after this podcast episode. We might play League. We might do stuff. Who knows? Shout out to these guys. Check out their channels. They're gonna be streaming eventually. Both of these guys, Schrodinger's Twitch channel.
Hey, I never said it would be. I just said maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I mean,
Okay, actually, it's not even a maybe. It's not a possibility.
so it's a possibility.
It's not a possibility.
The double negative doesn't help. It doesn't help. Make it
Not a possibility.
quadruple. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, check them out. Follow them. And whatever. We'll all that stuff. But yeah, with that said, thanks guys for being on here. We'll move into post podcast show. With that said, guys, say bye YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye. Bye, YouTube.